Fellow farmers, today I want to take you through processes how you can uh, be a successful animal feeds producer. Uh, Step number one, we we start straight away from the field. Uh, Actually, my advice on that field is genesis of production benefits. For example, if you have poor fields, it will hinder machinery during production, and of which uh, it may not help you to be successful in feeds, because you are going to meet a lot of breakdowns. So you have first and foremost, you clear your field. After clearing your fields, then you plan on plowing. Uh, most farmers have been facing challenges in field clearing, like regenerating ant hills, uh, remain the roots in the soil, which can affect machines that move in soils, like planter and other machines like tillage breakers or plows. And this has been challenge to most of farmers in Uganda. As we always together move together on my YouTube channels, Brian Cindy, Facebook Brian Cindy, and WhatsApp Brian Cindy, you can follow me, subscribe and like, also share. We run together. There on field preparation, we secondary we do plowing, of which we do first plowing and second plowing. Then that second plowing, it facilitates farmer to break down all kind of clods that will hinder harrowing. Then from second plowing we do harrowing. This harrowing, it will lead us to get final bed. This fine bed, it facilitates a faster planting, which will be a genesis of economic part of it, because if you do good planting, you plant your crop in lines, and it facilitates weeding, spraying, and other agronomic practices. Because what you have to remember, tractor passes through where you have planted well in straight lines. We have been with a lot of farmers telling me challenges within production, and we have found out that many challenges straight away starts from the beginning, of which I have come up with this kind of clip to tell you farmers that don't eliminate a problem, first deal with its cause. Yeah. Now from planting, we do uh, weed control. That weed control, it is of two ways. One, there is a chemical weed control. On chemical weed control, we use chemicals, and fellow farmers, what I advise you, better you use costly things but which are effective. you have to consider effectiveness of the chemical before you consider price. Because if you consider price, you may find that you have gone for counterfeits, and you find that in the long run you have bought in quantities, and in the long run you find that they are expensive than the other quality ones. So first select good quality chemical and you spray your weeds. There you have to be technical on that. Don't spray weeds when the maize is still on fourth leaf. Target weeds when the maize is on sixth or eighth leaf, such that uh, uh, it can't destroy metabolic system of the crop, or morphological appearance of the crop, like changing of chlorophyll, which may affect the growth rate of the maize. Uh, There, from weeding, we do top dressing, which in other words I can call manure application. Uh, Top dressing, it is applying of nitrogenous fertilizers on the crop when it is already established. That one we call it top dressing, and the farmers make sure that you use nitrogenous fertilizers, because nitrogen is essential in crop growth. It helps to boost its vigor, that will give the strength and hard straws like maize and sorghum, that will help crop to be resistant on physical or weather hazards like wind, and also it boosts the chlorophyll of the crop and its growth rate. So use nitrogenous fertilizers to boost your crop as far as top dressing is concerned. Uh, from there, we do what we call monitoring. Monitoring comes on different stages. Actually, you have to monitor your field every day. If you don't monitor your field, you may get problems, let's say animal attack or armyworm attack when you have planted maize. So monitoring is crucial to a farmer who is serious. Then from there we go straight on another agronomic activity which we cannot escape, especially when you are here in Uganda. That activity is armyworm control. Armyworm control, it is another activity that needs some technical tactics. To spray armyworm, you have to start early morning or late evening, as I explained in a video, another clip on YouTube. So armyworm, fight it early morning or late evening. That chemical will be soaked with the dew, and that one will increase its reaction, that will help to kill armyworm in the maize. From there, after fighting armyworm, what we do, we continue with monitoring. Then there we enter another session that we call harvesting. Farmers harvesting, you can opt to do this tractor harvesting, or this manual harvesting with human labor, but tractor and human labor, it is totally different in terms of agricultural economics. If you use tractor, you are going to save more than when you use human labor, which has more logistics compared to tractor. One, the tractor can be operated by one person, but and he harvests the fields you have, but to harvest like 1 acre, you can need maybe 10 men a day, and they harvest 1 acre and chop it. From there, in harvesting, the crucial activity that follows, you have to do ensiling. Ensiling process. Ensiling is it's a process of fermenting succulent feeds like maize, sugar grass, sugar cane, sorghum, and napier that can be fermented into animal silage. And to inside it, you have to be sensitive on covering. You have to cover your silage very well, and you make sure that all flaps are following each other, not upper flap to be at the lower one. It has to be on top of the lower one, such that it can take water straight down. That one, it can help you to have your silage well fermented without being affected by any other physical hazard like rain. Cover your silage with appropriate gauge of cavera, appropriate micron of a taprin. What you do, you use 800 gauge such that it cannot be affected by heat, because it is elastic somehow, so it is hard to be affected by heat or sunshine. But then what you do, if you are in open place, you add soil on top of the cavera. You add soil also to control heat and the heavy rains. There you are done with your ensiling process. Fellow farmers, I say thank you whoever are subscribing on my channel. Keep on sharing this educative information. The names: Brian Cindy Facebook, Brian Cindy WhatsApp, Brian Cindy YouTube. Share, subscribe, and we learn more together about agriculture, and we standardize our agriculture here in Uganda. Visit Radiant Farm to get more nutritional feeds, especially hay and silage. Bye bye.